Okay, coming up tonight on the TV 24 News, we are live here at Hooligan Harley-Davidson in Oxford, Alabama. We are getting ready for the weekend's Motors and Music Festival coming up that you guys aren't going to want to miss. And we've also got Jason Aldean's new song, rises to #1 despite CMT and others canceling him. Courtney Lynham brings us news from Gadsden. And the Bulls and Bronx Rodeo in Pell City kicks off tomorrow night. Lacey Klontz joins me here in Hooligan, and Chandler Tyree will get you caught up on sports shortly.
It's now time for the TV 24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Thank you for tuning in to the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. I am Shasta Jones.
And I'm Lacey Klontz.
Hey, we are out here, and it's kind of hot, Lacey.
Just a little bit. Actually, I thought it was kind of cold today. No, I'm kidding.
I wish.
It's hot. It's burning up.
Just a little sweaty. Not too bad. But
too bad. Not yet, but the longer we're out here, oh yeah, we're going to be drenched.
Hey, so you guys should know this place is really cool out here. There are some amazing bikes. If you have not been out to Hooligans Harley-Davidson, you definitely want to plan on this Saturday. So,
I love seeing the guy driving one on the sidewalk here. That was fantastic.
Is that how you drive too?
Yes. All over sidewalks.
Well, we're going to have more with Lacey coming up, and we'll also be chatting with some of the fine folks here at Hooligan Harley-Davidson. So let's go ahead and first, as most people know by now, Jason Aldean's new song and video has caused quite the stir. After initially broadcasting country musician Jason Aldean's new music video for Try That in a Small Town, CMT has since removed the video from airing on Monday. The video showing Aldean playing in front of a courtroom with an American flag hanging from an entryway has garnered more than 1.6 million views on YouTube since it was uploaded 5 days ago. The music video also shows an American flag burning, demonstrators screaming and hitting police officers in various film shots, and citizens robbing a convenience store. The scenes depicted are interlaced throughout the musical performance. In a separate scene, a recognizable Fox News banner reads, "State of emergency declared in Georgia." Towards the end of the video, a news anchor discusses how farmers were leaving their crops for the day to aid their neighbors, while the chaotic and rowdy scenes are played in congruence with separate patriotic film shots showing a young child playing hopscotch and the American flag being raised. The country star responded to the song's influx of critics on social media on Tuesday afternoon. "In the past 24 hours, I have been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May and was subject to the comparison that I, direct quote, was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protest. These references are not only meritless but dangerous," Jason Aldean said. In his tweet, "I was at Route 91, so many people lost their lives, and our community just recently experienced another horrible tragedy. No one, including me, wants to keep reading about needless tragedies or seeing families torn apart. There is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it, and there's not a single video clip that isn't real news footage, and while I can try and respect others' rights to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this one goes too far," he added. Aldean maintains that the new song refers to the feeling of a community that he had growing up. Now we have Courtney Lynham reporting in from Gadsden about the Gadsden Public Library and its director.
Craig L. Scott, director of the Gadsden Public Library, was recently voted president-elect of Alabama Library Association and will lead the organization next year. He was voted as president-elect by librarians and library paraprofessionals during ALLAS annual election in May, and following a year-long term as president-elect, he will be installed as ALLA president in June 2024. Winning the support and faith of my peers to represent Alabama's libraries, including librarians, paraprofessionals, library supporters, and the patrons we serve, is a great honor. with tremendous responsibility, said Scott. Craig Scott represents the city of Gadsden well as our library director, and being entrusted by his peers throughout the state proves what an asset he is to our city, said Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford. With constant programming for children, adults, and senior citizens, the Gadsden Public Library thrives as a free educational institution for all Gadsden area residents. Congratulations to Craig Scott, the Gadsden Public Library, and Alabama Library Association.
Hey, we'll have more from Courtney later, but right now I am here with Haley at Hooligan Harley. So Haley, tell me about what you do here at Hooligan and what it's going to be like out here Saturday for you.
Okay, so I work in motor clothes, which is like now called apparel and licensed product. So I sell like everything from like t-shirts to all your riding gear. So we'll be here 10 to 5 Saturday. Just come hang out with us and see us inside.
So what are some of the most popular things people like to buy apparel-wise?
Leather jackets, helmets. Our t-shirts are most popular just because they have the dealership on the back.
And then helmet-wise, are there any really cool out there ones? What kind do you have?
Yeah, our most popular is the Outrush. It's the Harley one that has the Bluetooth and intercom system in it, and we have a new seasonal color right now, so come check it out.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you joining us here today. So again, for everybody, we're going to keep reminding you during this news broadcast today, but we will be out here Saturday for Motors and Music. So if you don't have plans, get ready. I'm going to have Lacey Klontz come join me really quick, and we will talk to you in just a little bit. So Lacey, I'm going to jump out and let you give us a sneak peek at weather, okay?
Thank you, Shasta. Everyone, it is going to be hot for the rest of tonight and tomorrow, but we may see some showers Friday and Saturday. Hopefully these showers will hold off for the event here on Saturday, but we will see. And then we're probably going to have clearer skies next week. Either way, hot temperatures all the way around. We'll be right back.
Good morning.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
If you have Parkinson's or any of these symptoms, including trembling, difficulty walking or sleeping, and if you have been exposed to Paraquat or Gramoxone, you may be eligible for significant compensation at no cost to you. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify. If you or a loved one have worked or lived near a farm or field with Paraquat herbicide treatments and developed Parkinson's disease or any of these symptoms, don't wait another minute. The manufacturers of Paraquat and Gramoxone-based herbicides knew about the health risks and failed to warn people of this link to Parkinson's symptoms. We have provided justice and have assisted people suffering from Parkinson's and other ailments. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify. Call now. You could qualify to receive significant financial compensation. If we don't win, you pay nothing. So call our legal team now and let us help you receive substantial financial compensation. Call now.
Good morning, you beautiful people. Look forward to seeing you this Saturday at Hooligans Harley for the Motors and Music Festival in Oxford, Alabama. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.
Hey, welcome back out here to Hooligans Harley-Davidson with us.
It's a great atmosphere here. It really is. And the people are so nice. You really need to come to this event this weekend.
You do, and I'm going to tell you, if you wear mascara, you may want to wear the waterproof kind because it's really hot out here today.
It is so hot. I am sweating. It's not going to get any cooler.
Well, I tell you guys what, let's check back in with Courtney. She has the latest on the Gadsden Civil Service Board decision today.
The Gadsden Civil Service Board unanimously approved a request from Mayor Craig Ford's office to remove an outdated rule that had prevented new police officers and firefighters from applying to work for the city of Gadsden. Previously, new police hires were limited to individuals under the age of 46, and new fire hires were limited to applicants under 40 years old. The new changes remove those caps in both departments. Any new hire in either department must pass physical fitness tests, professional psychological evaluations, medical evaluations, drug tests, and more prior to being hired, regardless of his or her age. Anyone interested in applying for the City of Gadsden Police or Fire Department can visit cityofgadsden.com/jobs or contact the city's Human Resources Department at 256-549-4550.
Courtney is in full-on Patsy Cline mode, so if you don't have plans Friday night and Saturday night of this weekend, she is Patsy Cline and always Patsy at the theater in Gadsden, so get ready to go check that out. So she will join us back again in studio next week. In the meantime, I am here with one of the managers from Hooligan Harley. Tell me your name and tell me what you do here.
So I'm Cody. I'm a salesman. I'm also the manager of Just Looking. So if you're just looking for a motorcycle, you come see me. I'm going to put you on two wheels. No problems.
And what is some of the extra special, most special things you have?
So we have a 2017 Freewheeler right now. Come check that out. Freewheelers are nice. Anything you need. Orange, red, street glides. We got black on black. Whatever you want.
Awesome. Well, again, guys, we're going to be out here on Saturday for Motors and Music, and Scoop's here behind me. I'm going to pull him in on it. You want to tell us about the bike you're on?
So we got a 2023 Street Bob, orange on black, Harley's favorite colors. Just come down and see it, man. We'll get you on whatever you want, man.
So, guys, you don't want to miss this Saturday for sure. I want to thank you guys for joining with me here. We're going to go to a quick break, and then we'll be right back with Lacey Klontz with weather.
Hey y'all, I'm Shine Gunner from Adairsville, Georgia, and I cannot wait to come out and play for y'all at Hooligan Harley-Davidson for Motors and Music. I hope to see y'all in Oxford, Alabama, July 22nd. Y'all come out and have a great time.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sunny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used
Hey Eric, can you hear me?
and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sunny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
So y'all been talking for 6 months now?
Yes, this is my soulmate. I'm so excited.
Well, we're about to go find out.
Why are we at a cemetery?
Well, it seems like you've been drug fished. You've been talking to fentanyl this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Second Chance, serving Calhoun, Cleburne, Etowah, and Talladega counties. Second Chance provides safe shelter and supportive services for domestic and dating violence victims and offers educational outreach to residents of the communities served, empowering victims in their recovery and the public towards intervention in these crimes. If you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, please have them call and see if we can help. Thank you.
Hooligan
Harley-Davidson is teaming up with TV24 this July to bring you the Motors and Music Summer Concert Series. We'll have some amazing artists here like Cheyenne Gunner and Highland Groove on July 22nd from 10 to 5. Join us that day for $2 beer, food, music, and a family-friendly event.
Hey everyone, we are still out here hanging out at Hooligans Harley-Davidson. The people here are so friendly, and this event this weekend is going to be so much fun. You do not want to miss it. Now let's get straight into the weather. For today's forecast extra, a severe thunderstorm in Madison, Alabama took out several trees in a gentleman named Rick Walker's yard yesterday. Now, Walker said that he is an, in quote, avid weather fan, and he was looking outside during a severe thunderstorm warning when he saw this. The storm brought wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and a tornado in Madison County. Everyone, if you see anything like this ever, it is smart to please take shelter. Coming up this week in Oxford, we're going to have a chance of rain over the weekend with hopefully clear skies next week. Now tonight, temperatures are going to get down to 74 degrees and we will have partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow, it's getting up to 91 degrees and we'll have partly cloudy skies early with thunderstorms developing later in the afternoon. Now, as well as Friday, Saturday, we are also going to have a chance of rain. We're going to have about a 58% chance on both of those days. But luckily, these storms are going to bring the temperatures down just a little bit. Tomorrow, we're seeing temperatures still in the 90s. But after that, we are mostly going to be in the 80s over the course of the rest of the weekend and early next week. And then next week, again, we will have clear skies with temperatures getting back up into the low 90s. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather. We'll be right back with Chandler Tyree with sports.
Hey everyone, we're Highland Groove. We're excited about playing the Motors and Music Festival this Saturday at Hooligan Harley-Davidson in Oxford. We look forward to seeing y'all there. Oh yeah, boom!
If you're the family with kids playing sports and the parents that are running two ways at once, then a Team One Chevy is perfect for your team. Baseball, softball, and soccer families can travel in all-American style with a new Chevy from Team One. Bank on the best deal, a great selection, and the perfect vehicle for your all-American team.
Interest rates as low as 1.9% and no payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Home of the best people, the best service, period.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I'm flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
Welcome to TV24 Sports. As you can see, I am the only one holding down the studio today. Pretty thankful we have air conditioner in here, but thankful for the job that the girls are doing out and about. Today in sports, yesterday was Alabama's day to go in front of the media. So, you know, everybody's wondering, what did Nick Saban have to say? He was asked about comparing last year's team to this year's team, and this is what he had to say.
Right. Well, we're never a shoe-in for the championship. We always have question marks about our team. Sometimes you all don't recognize them as clearly as what they might be, just like last year's team. Yeah, we had a great quarterback coming back. We had a great player in Will Anderson on defense. We had a lot of question marks on our team, but that gets overlooked because you have these two star players at critical positions. And, you know, this year, maybe we don't have those kind of impactful players at those critical positions, so it's very challenging to develop the team so that they can compete at a high level. We have some experience coming back on both sides of the ball, and we also have a lot of new young players who can contribute in a very positive way to our team. So, but every year is challenging. Every year is. And no matter what's happened in some other year, at some other time, in some other circumstance, it's not going to impact this year. The people on this team, the coaches on our staff, are going to do what they can to try to impact this year in a positive way in terms of what we want to accomplish and what we want to do.
It's always a fan favorite when Lane Kiffin is behind the mic as well. Lane was asked about what's it like coaching during this time period where we have the transfer portal. Here's what he had to say.
Do you still get to have those conversations with people? Because I worked with a kid for 12 years in Memphis. His dad coached at Alabama, and he was basically a human concussion dummy, he told me. And he got the hell beat out of him, but he made it 5 years through that system. Graduated, got that letter on the wall. And he can go in anybody's office in the state of Alabama, and they say, you went through all that and just got to hug your parents on senior day. You loved it that much. Do you have those conversations with people and remind them what it means to stick it out and not quit, come back to Oxford one day, and what that can do for them?
Wow, that was a long one.
How much coffee?
That's not coffee, that's Red Bull. I do think that's really missed nowadays, and that's the generation, but that's portal. And unfortunately, outside of probably walk-ons, we don't have that much anymore. They just don't think like that, and it's too much outside information coming in, and it's too much grass is greener. And I don't like what's going on, so I'm going to take my ball and run. And unfortunately, that's the world that we're in, so I do miss those stories. You still have them usually with walk-ons, but those are neat stories of different places of being and still having relationships of some of those players that weren't the star player, but were just like the amazing kid. Or over time, it's been cool to hire a couple of them, you know, to get them into coaching or a recruiting department because their passion for the place or the passion for the game to have that around.
That's a great hairstyle, if you didn't notice, that Lane Kiffin is rocking right now. We also caught up with what Brian Kelly had to say in his second year at LSU after he got past the incidents about the my family and his fake accent last year. He had a great first year. Here's what he had to say when asked if he could compete with the Georgias and the Alabamas of the world.
Alabama and Georgia are the benchmark for what we're looking for. And what is that in particular? It's consistency in performance year in, year out. We did it one time. So we're not in that conversation at this point. So what we're hoping that it catapults us to is a more consistent football program that is competing for championships year in and year out. We don't want any dips in our programs at all. And I think when you look at it from a tangible standpoint, what it did for us is it helps us in recruiting that we don't have to paint a narrative that's not true. In other words, we can say, look, we're going to compete with Alabama. We're going to be able to beat Alabama. It's not a fantasy, it's a reality. And so there is some tangible evidence there that you can use in recruiting, but the rest of it is really about it giving you momentum for consistency in performance.
In local prep news, Savannah Smith follows in her mother's footsteps and will play softball for the Lady Gamecocks of Jacksonville State. Congratulations, Savannah. In some NFL football news, the Browns hadn't done a whole lot right here lately, but this uniform, this alternate uniform that they have brought out is sharp. I love this time of year because you get to see these alternates, these throwback uniforms that these NFL people, and when they start bringing out these alternate uniforms, it means we're getting close to football. In North-South All-Star game, All-Star Week is among us. In soccer, Donahoe's Aaron Turtley almost shot a quarter of the North's 21 shots, and the North went on to beat the South 3-2. So congratulations to the North and congratulations to Aaron Turtley. The Calhoun County Media Days are coming up next Friday, July the 28th. At the Anniston Country Club. This is put on by the Calhoun County Quarterback Club, who does a ton for our local football in the area. So thank you for all you do, and Calhoun County Quarterback Club for putting on once again what is anticipated to be a great event. We will also be on Thursday. We will be covering the Talladega County Media Day as well. So we got a busy week of high school football next week. And then also, I want to remind you that post-game Friday night, after every Friday night action is over with, at 10 o'clock, we will have the Coaches Show Pigskin Roundup right here on TV 24. The ball coach, Chris Randall, will join myself, and we will bring you all the action, all the news, and all the insight from that Friday's football night. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to send it back to Shasta. Thank you so much for joining us right here at TV 24.
Thanks so much, Chandler. I tell you what, Buckethead just drove by. He tried to give us a little bit of a breeze on the bike, but you know what? It didn't do too much.
He was wearing jeans and a hoodie. I was like,
and a hat.
And a hat. I was like, well, he has to wear the helmet. We encourage you to wear a helmet if you are riding a Harley. But yeah, I don't see how he was not burning up in that hoodie. I was like, we're over here sweating in short sleeves. What are you doing, man?
It definitely is hot.
It was good to see him, though.
So I tell you guys what, we have quite a few events coming up this weekend. So again, we are out here at Hooligan Harley-Davidson in Oxford. So this Saturday from 10 a.m. till about 5 p.m. we're going to have live bands going, and music, food trucks, all sorts of entertainment. So come out here, melt along with us. Hopefully it'll cool off a little bit by then.
I doubt it.
And then also, don't forget, Courtney Lynham is playing Patsy Cline in Always Patsy if you're in the Gadsden area. You can look on the theater's website for information on tickets for that. And then finally, tomorrow night and Saturday night, there is Bulls and Bronx Rodeo, I believe, or Bulls on the Lake Rodeo. I'm sorry, Bulls on the Lake Rodeo in Pell City. Tomorrow night, Friday night, is the Mutton Busters, the little kids, and it starts at 7 p.m.
And we'll be there, so come see us. Come say hi.
And then on Saturday night at 8 p.m. is the Adult Rodeo. So definitely come on out for that. The news will be live from there tomorrow, so stop on by. And again, come see the kids tomorrow night. And we are airing it live from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So let everyone know if they want to watch the Mutton Busters, watch it live. We are on Roku. We are on our Facebook, our YouTube, whatever you get, or Channel 24 Direct. Just watch them. Watch them on the little sheep, running like crazy, trying to win some belt buckles. Right?
The sheep, that's my favorite part, when they're bull riding on a sheep. That's just, it's so cute. We actually watched it a couple of months ago when they had it over in, where was it?
East
Eboga, that place, yes. And it was so awesome. You definitely do not want to miss this. These kids have so much potential. They really do. And I know some of them, so come support them.
We want to thank you for joining us here tonight on WEAC TV 24 News. We hope you have a wonderful night. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama.